Hi, I'm Karen Collins. Today I have Maura Harrigan with us to talk about work she's doing with cancer survivors and how outcome can be improved. Maura is with the Yale School of Public Health and the dietitian working with the Survivorship Clinic at Yale Cancer Center.
It is powerful.
Even if they didn't lose, say, even that 5%, tackling the exercise that you're working with has been shown to have some independent effects regardless of weight, right?
Yes, the research is so encouraging, and it's showing that it's never too late to start. Even if you were not an exerciser prior to your diagnosis, that starting exercise after your diagnosis, you get the full benefit of that. And it is an independent risk reduction to do the walking, and the numbers are 150 minutes a week. So you're talking 30 minutes, 5 days a week. Go for a walk.
And it doesn't have to be all at once.
It doesn't have to be all at once. Wherever you can fit it in your day. So if it's 10 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at lunch, where are we?
That's 25, so
there you
go.
5
more, right?
5 more, a little lap around the block before you go home.
Yeah.
And so you're done.
Yeah, yeah. And you use pedometers because that does help track it, and especially for people who are breaking it up. I imagine that helps.
The pedometer is one of the most powerful little gadgets there is. I love it. I call it the power of the pedometer. The women put that on and they start realizing how much or how little they move during the day, and how much time we spend sitting. Now, sitting is an independent risk factor for risk of recurrence. So it's not. We're talking about two kinds of exercise. One is intentional walking, where you accumulate minutes, and the other is steps in your day. Now that could be doing household chores. That could be doing a lap around the grocery store while you're in the store, and it all adds up. So, and taking breaks from when you're sitting at your computer, getting up, going to get a glass of water. All those steps add up and offer protection.
And so double whammy or triple whammy between moving more often. And I think you had shared some interesting, again, just observational things from the women you work with, that depending on the occupation or lifestyle you have, some women reach the target for pedometer readings easily, and others, I imagine those people sitting at desks, actually like me, if I didn't, the pedometer has been my life changer, because without that I didn't realize how few steps I was accumulating, and you find that in the women you work with. So.
Yeah, we have women, before they start the study, they wear the pedometer for 7 days and they log their steps. And some women come in with, the goal is 10,000 steps a day. Some women come in with 11,000 steps a day, 12,000 steps. And I look at them and I say, what do you do for a living? And they're like, oh, I'm a school teacher. They're on their feet all day. Or I work retail. They're on the floor all day. Or then someone will come in and they'll have 800 steps. And I say, well, what do you do for a living? And they're like, well, I'm at a desk job on my computer. That's a challenge.
Yeah. But how exciting for them to learn that even they don't have to switch jobs. They can just learn to interject those breaks more intentionally.
I have a couple of fun stories the way people made that work for them. So one woman who was an office supervisor decided she'd get everyone in the office a pedometer, and they started a contest. And then they'd argue who was going out to get the lunch, because that meant they got the extra steps. So that was a fun way to do it. And then another woman went on a cruise with tours. They'd get off the boat and go on tour, and she had her pedometer on. Well, every night it became a ritual where the tour group would ask her to announce the steps they took that day. And when they went over 10,000, they all cheered. So there are ways to make it into a fun group effort.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's excellent.